What's going on, YouTube? It's your man Frosty Punisher here with another video. On today's video, it's going to be a little bit of what's going on for the past few days. It's going to be about anxiety and depression, things that affect me on day-to-day basis. That's the reason you didn't get a video on Tuesday, but you are getting one today. That's my boy Eli. If you can see him, there we go. That's my boy Eli. He's doing so much better. He's growing so fast. And you see how the actual tank has cleared up pretty good now. So, anxiety, depression, things that I battle with almost every day. It hasn't been easy. And I'm still here. I'm thankful that I'm still here. Let me tell you a little story. A few years ago, like in 2011. What? Phillies 11? Ooh. Anyway, in 2011, it was my last time that I got hurt in combat. It was the last time I got blown up. And before that, I was blown up about 9 times. And I suffered from 3 concussions, and it got pretty messy. Well, I was young. I was young, and stuff like that didn't faze me. It didn't bother me, and I was always to just kind of shake that off and keep going and keep going. Well, after so many explosions and so many times I got hurt, it gets to the point where your body can't take it no more, and it starts falling apart. I think that's what happened to me. After my 2011 incident, I started having anxiety problems where my heart rate will go out the roof, and I thought I was having a heart attack. I thought I was dying. I thought that was it. This is how I'm going to go out with an anxiety attack. I didn't know at the time, but my heart was about to explode. I used to take Ripids. Those are these energy drinks. If you're a veteran, you know what a Ripid is. I used to take like 30 of those like it was water, and Monsters, and that's stuff that we do for missions, and it keep us going, and that's what I used to do. Even the Tigers, so it's insane the amount of energy drink that we put on our bodies, and it didn't bother us, it didn't affect us. Later down the road, I guess you do kind of feel it, and you kind of start wearing down. So anyway, time passes. I'm started having all these balance issues, palpitations, started freaking out, even suicidal sometimes. And it's scary, like, why would I want to take my life? It's just like, why? So things started happening, and I wasn't sure what was going on with me. So I had to figure it out. I went to the doctors, and they told me this is that, this is that, this is this. It all came down to anxiety every single time. Even though my heart is palpitating like it's about to pop out of my chest, to the point where I felt dizzy, that I felt like I was going to pass out. Well, that is what happened. It's anxiety. I had no stress over, because when I was in combat, when I was in Iraq, honestly, I think that was the happiest times I spent over there. That's like the happiest days of my life are in Iraq. It's crazy. If you're not a veteran, you won't understand. Anyway, I had a really good time over there. I wasn't never scared, and after I got out, even though all this stuff were happening to me, they got all under control. So after a while, in 2013, I got out, and I'm started having all these health complications. I started gaining weight. They put me on antidepressants. I felt like the world was on my shoulders. I felt really, really heavy. Every step, I felt like it was taking longer. Like a distance that you normally walk, it felt like an eternity to walk to. And I guess that's what depression does to you. And it happened to me, and I did it. and I was on the treatment for a long time, and I got better. I was able to come off my antidepressants, and I was able to quit my anti-anxiety. And for like 3 years, I was pills free. And all of a sudden, it just came back. It came back and it put me down, and I gained weight again. And it made me feel very miserable. And I do go treatment, I go to clinics, I go group meetings and all kinds of stuff, but it's still not the same. It's a weird thing that is happening that I can't control. I don't control the time that I'm gonna get anxiety. I don't control like, I feel like having anxiety. No, it doesn't happen that way. It just comes out of nowhere. It just boom, it hits you and it puts you down to the point. It puts me down to the point where I don't want to do anything. That's why you didn't get a video on Tuesday. I was having one of those rough days, and I tried. It doesn't matter. It goes away whenever it wants to goes away. So make sure if you ever feel down, make sure you let people know. Your loved ones do care about you. They do care about you. And the people that doesn't call you, just because they don't call you doesn't mean they don't love you, man. I barely call my family, but I love them to death. I do anything for them. I just don't call. I'm not a person that just sits there and call people on the phone. I love everybody in my family, but I'm not that type of person. So if you ever feel down, if you ever feel sad, just talk to somebody. Nobody's going to think any less of you. Nobody's going to think you're a wimp. Nobody's going to think you're weak, because I don't think I'm weak, and I'm still here. And I don't care what you said. The people may say, oh my God, you thought you were a badass. I was a badass. I still am. But things change, and you have to change. And we have to accept that. When we in the army, in the service, wherever you are, we all hanging out with a bunch of people that are damaged, like myself, and we all the same. So we don't notice anything different. We all click. We all pick on each other. We all make fun of each other, and help us get from one day to another one. And it's like nothing. But the moment I got out, that I felt lonely, that I'm not with my pack, I feel like a lone wolf now, It's weird. Things are different, and that's one of the things I do miss from the service, So imagine, like, I have two uncles. They're like Vietnam War veterans, and they turn to drugs. It's sad, man. Like, imagine back then. It's right now, it's still kind of shitty, the way they treat us. And even though they try to give us the best health care, the best care possible, it's still kind of crappy, but they do care. They do call, they make appointments, they try to treat your symptoms. Imagine back then, when they just came back from Vietnam and they were just turned loose into this world. That's why a lot of people call us crazy, baby killers. People started freaking out, and a lot of people didn't have no other choice than to turn to drugs, like my uncles did, and I feel bad, man. I wish they were still here so I can talk to them and tell them that, I do appreciate everything they did and the stuff they went through, that I understand, that I do understand. And yeah, maybe they approach it the wrong way, but they were in Puerto Rico too. So if the VA system is crappy here in the US, I can only imagine how crappy it is back home and back then too. So it's hard. It's hard for them. And I do appreciate everything they did. And I'll always be grateful. They will always be part of my brothers. And, they're my uncles. And I'm very happy with everything they did and everything that I did. I'll do it all over again. I don't regret any decisions that I ever made. I love my time in the Army. And I will do it all over again in a heartbeat, So, anyway, if this is your first time, in my channel. Check it out. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and share this video. It's my YouTube channel. It's my new channel, and I'm trying to grow. So help me grow my channel by sharing, liking, and subscribe. Also, you got Eli here. Well, right on the other side of the camera. That's a little surprise that I'm gonna reveal on Sunday. It's a surprise tank. I'm gonna move Frank. So Frank is gonna get a new home. And that 75-gallon, I'm gonna move my catfish there, Hercules. He's gonna go there. So we have Frank's getting a new home. Hercules is moving into the 75. That's him right there. I just fed him. Hercules getting into the 75. Frank is doing a lot better. You see how he's healing up a little bit? Yeah, he's doing a lot better. Frank is getting a new home. So if you want to check it out, please subscribe. Hit the bell button. That way, whenever I put a video, you get notified. And you will see that video coming up on Sunday. Thank you for staying around. And as always, stay frosty. What's up? Yesterday, we were having fun. I know you haven't met my daughter yet, and you will soon. But we was having fun yesterday. She's learning how to ride the scooter. And it was very fun. She had a really good time, but she had a little accident. Tomorrow is her birthday, and she's right here, not happy because she got her knees scuffed up. I told her, welcome to my childhood. My mom was like, oh, you need to buy her knee pads and elbow pads and helmets. And I was like, you know what, Mom? You never bought me none of that stuff. And I turned out okay. Anyway, take care, guys. What is up, guys? Today is another day. What is up, guys? What's going on, YouTube? It's your man, Frosty Punisher, here with another video. On this week's video, well, actually, also, you got Eli here. What is up? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your man, Frosty. Dandy. I'm in the middle of a video, man. Kill for it, baby. What is up, guys? It's your man, Frosty Punisher, here with another video of... Oh my God, Gypsy just got on top of him too. What's wrong, Mama? What's going on? Oh my God. I can't make videos like this, guys.